A lot of our girls deal with anxiety, and as a result, that anxiety has caused the girls to shut down.
Well, for me, I just put my walls up a lot.
I kind of sway both extremes. I'll either be like super emotional or I'll go like straight logical.
Sunrise is a fully DBT integrated program. So a fully integrated DBT program would mean that we're using it in all kind of areas of treatment.
So DBT is definitely a process, and we work in a modular fashion. So the way in which we organize it is we have a skill each week that we spend an hour and a half in session, our skills group. We review the skill at great depth, practice it, and then give them assignments and homework to then take back to the community where the real work happens as they interact with their peers, with staff, with parents.
And that really is the magic of DBT. You can learn the skills, but if you don't have the opportunity to practice them, then they're just not successful returning home.
The families that kind of dive in and are willing to do more or kind of go the extra with it are the families that end up getting more out of it and having kind of greater success and change.
When you first get to Sunrise, I feel like a lot of DBT is taught to you in group. And then as you work in your treatment and get further along in the program, you use them a little more in your daily life, and you're able to recognize what situations you need them for.
We want them to understand that these skills are something they will use in real life and not just something for treatment.
So one of those is Dear Man, which is a way of getting what we want in a relationship. So it really goes about a process of describing what it is we want, being able to assert what we need and do it in a fashion that doesn't harm the relationship.
It's not just like about like what you want, it's also like looking at the other person's side. So it's kind of like compromising and getting your needs in like a healthy way.
I also see walking the middle path a ton. That's kind of one of the main mantras of DBT, which is we engage in this black or white thinking, and we have to synthesize those into the middle, or the middle path.
We use mindfulness on a daily basis. We have mindfulness written into our curriculum. So some teachers do it at the beginning of class, some people do it at the end of class, and we have a different mindfulness activity that we do just to help those girls start to practice.
One of our teachers, before every test, he does like mindfulness to help us like fully focus on like what we're doing.
I feel like at this point DBT is almost second nature for me.
I kind of use the skills when I didn't even know.
I don't have to pull out my DBT cards or anything, it happens.
Sometimes we go through my DBT binder that I got, we're like, oh yeah, we did this skill, we did this skill, we did this skill. And we're like, oh my gosh, that was a really effective conversation.
I think I would have told my parents on my first day of Sunrise, it will be hard, and there are times that we're both going to want to give up and bring me back home, but the accomplishments that I'll make and that we'll make as a family are going to be life-changing.
In the process of this journey, there'll be ups, there'll be downs. Creating a relationship based on trust with your daughter, with you, is probably the most important thing that we do at Sunrise. And it is based on that relationship that we can then do the work and the tough things that we need to do in order to create the healing that the families desire.